requires invitation. What time is it? 11. So, none of the side quests of the day have triggered, but I assure you they are important. Especially since they are the last interactions we will have with the main game. Farewell. Last interactions before the final choice. For now, I suppose we should just tour around, get stock of who's sick, grab food. Just be ready to survive one last day. The abattoir closes behind us. I gotta prepare for cleaning up Elder Oyun's corpse. Should also be noted that I didn't really turn to look at it or acknowledge it, but in the fighting ring, just in the middle as a set piece, was another just completely alive Supreme. So, yeah. Extinct my ass. Capella's invitation. My final request is of a tragic sort. I didn't want to bother you with something like this, but all our plans are at stake. Please come see me if you can. Victoria Gimsky. There we go. Let's go see Victoria. Or Capella. Yeah, both of the stomatins are sick. I do not know about... Well, one of the Sagurovs are healthy. Let me check out, Alexander. Alexander's healthy too. That's good. He already, cured... Aspity, that's her name. That was enough. I had to go see what she had to say. While we're here, I'm gonna check up on Yulia and Lara. Like Yulia's safe. That's good. A 2005 game can emulate what it's like for a pyro to run at a heavy. Yeah, Lara's healthy. So I'm gonna cut up by the theater and then walk all the way to the gut to meet up with Capella. sorry if I am very, stuffy and congested sounding. This is a second recording attempt, and, the cat slept on my face last night, so... allergens.
I'm relying on you. You will help me to rebuild the town and keep it under my mother's wings.
There is one final thing left to be done. The saddest, the most essential. We cannot escape it. And happiness. Happiness demands self-abnegation, does it not? You're scaring me. Maria is coming into power. The polyhedron will cease to be the Republic of Children soon. The toy will finally go back to its original purpose. Young Caspar feels it. He's hesitating. I want to extend a friendly hand to him. I need a middleman for that. What? Tell him that I propose an alliance. In 10 years, he knows full well this is how long it will take for my chapel to be built. He will have my hand. I will become his wife. We will end the age-long conflict of our families. Whoa. You're on good terms with the Bachelor, are you not? He fawns upon you a lot anyway. The Utopians respect him. He knows how to get there. Okay. We still peek inside the tower. You won't see anything there. You're an adult. Is that so? Yes. Okay. We'll do as you say. The Bachelor knows how to get inside the wretched tower. He has been to the very bowels of it, which is something I do not require. I only need to go as far as the threshold. Yeah, because, Casper Kane is in the first room, so we don't need to descend down that big staircase.
Truth does not do as much good in the world as the appearance of truth does evil.
I hope I've managed to convince you. You need to get inside the tower, Ornyon. Please you tell me how to do that. Ah, so you too have decided to defend that jewel of your life, haven't you? A worthy choice. So I'm happy to see you've come to it. Let's go along with it. I have indeed. In that case, just say fortified to the doghead guards. It's a password. Maria's told it to me. Maria's out of her mind. Sure, it's okay for you to relay the word to me. It's fine. She's fast asleep, gaining strength. She is getting ready to become a mistress. Her hour is very nigh, and she is not out of her mind. Khan won't listen to Maria. By the way, it seems like Maria has fallen out of favor with her little brother, so if the password doesn't help, just tell them that I'm planning to save the polyhedron, and I'm counting on you to help me with this. We'll definitely let you in then. Okay. Whereas, I don't give a damn. Again, it's really worthwhile to read, the little paragraphs of each objective. But it's funny that the Haruspex just does not give a shit about the Kane family's exploits. Gonna duck into Victor's to despawn the rats. Well, we haven't actually been inside of the polyhedron as the Haruspex. And yet, it's still made of its own construction paper. This thing is still incredibly impressive for, yeah, just a really indie Russian game. Something this gargantuan that doesn't have any kinds of frame drops tied to it. I find this really fucking cool. Always have. Dogheads. What do you want, Burak? Fortified. Alright, you may come in, but only see the leader. No sidetracking. You people not managed to not fall down from here.
The worst lies ahead.
This is our... Funnily enough, Khan is the final bound we haven't met. Who are you? My name is Artemi Burak. Why have you come? I'm here on my sister's behalf. No, on Capella's. The old Gimsky girl? Curious. I had a feeling she might make a move. Sooner or later our paths had to cross. So what's she up to? She wants to strike an alliance with you. Children's alliances are not worth a dime. She's willing to become my wife in 5 years, to submit to me. She is. 10 years, though. Say traces of blood were found by the polyhedron. My dogheads claim they belong to the soldiers' victims. I think they're lying. Tell me the truth. Are there really soldiers down below? No, it was the earth bleeding, not people. Indeed, though I've been told this has happened before. The ground bleeds by the stem, as if the polyhedron is a cork stuck in a tube. What should I tell Capella? Tell the old Gimsky girl that I shall come. Let it be so. The proud Capella made the first move, so she will have my support. She offers to strike an alliance, and we accept her offer. You have my word. Can you tell me what's going on? Capella would do it better. As to why I've agreed, I won't tell you. Cain's business is not the termites' business. Love to teach you good manners. Go ahead and try. Later. Let's head back to Capella. Hobbling down these thin fucking stairs. The base of the polyhedron still almost looks spattered with blood. I thought maybe I could jump down into the steps to interact with that big splotch down there, but no, I don't think that's intended to be reached. All these weird family plans, and I've got to remind you that the entirety of the stone yard is growing mold and scabs and blood. And I also got infected by a fucking rat. That was just a retard move. Oh, time to get burnt alive again. Called cheating the... I'm not paying attention.
I'm relying on you. You will help me to rebuild the town and keep it under my mother's wings.
You have Khan's consent. Didn't take him long. Means he will leave the tower tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. So will his minions. Know how to make a lot of panacea already, don't you? You can count on me. Allow me to thank you. You'll assume authority over the kin soon. And if everything goes well, and I assume authority over the town, we will rule together, you and I. Cherish my gift. Let it bring the soft memories back to life. The memories of the little girl that I used to be. Thank you. It all ends begins tomorrow. A single day can change a lot. I can sense almost nothing now. Are my fosterlings fine? Can the mutineers kill the Inquisitor? If Aglaila Lilac falls, even destroyed by petty scheming, we won't be able to protect the town. Don't you worry a thing. Capella's necklace. Necklace of the Mistress of Light. Before it was passed down to Capella, it was worn by Victoria Ogibskaya. The necklace is carved from the bones of massive animals that no longer live on this land. So the matchmaking was a success. Capella has moved the final figure on the board. Sad move. She was clearly trying to pick the lesser of two evils. Strange how calm and collected the lad was, as if he always knew this was going to happen. Alright guys, I'm going to sleep until the next note. Nothing. So, I'm going to, once again, be washed of my sins by some fire people. I also just want to look around for some food. Because that's the only thing we can really do now. Wait the day out, get our meal. Sec, I'm just checking. I've only been recording for 22 minutes. Surprisingly, day 11 turns out to be really short. If I was really ballsy, I could just attack one of the flamethrower units to get them to splash me. But the problem there would be actually being able to get away. Because I'm fucking point blank in their flamethrower, and I have to back off slowly. That wasn't what I was looking for, man. Could have, tried to burn up a rat. You have a conscience only now? There we go. Battle Astry. Whoops. You know what? The food stores will restock tomorrow. If there's nothing going on, I'll periodically, cancel sleep to see if I get any notes, but if not, then this is over. I'll rest over at Lara's. Yep, there's just nothing going on.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
everyone's dead. Nothing left but the odd soldier. Even the plague's burnt out from just how little people are left. Prices are down too. Suppose when there's nobody left to use money. Now it drizzles lightly. Plague banister stands tall, but there's no infection.
Whatever you do, you'll have to sacrifice something.
Destruction is inevitable. There's no miraculous way out.
So that's what their thought process is, see? There was nothing to hope for from the start. Each of them should simply fulfill their purpose. At least, we'll see which one works best.
Each of them wants to save that which is dear to them. Perhaps they could get along?
Out of the question. The meeting chamber is tight, with the General sitting at one side of the table and the Inquisitor sitting at the other. Only one of them will decide. The others will die.
And tomorrow, the final decision will be cast. Until then, see you.